Give the gift of Rev Voice this Christmas. Rejoice with Rev Voice when you sign up and enter to win 12 days of giveaways, including a 2015 Jeep Wrangler from Bahamas Bus and Truck.
Good evening, Bahamas. You're tuned into MB12 Weekend, broadcasting from Cable 12 Studios on Robinson Road. Coming up tonight in news, the Saxons declared the winners of the 2014 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade. However, Roots members say it's a slap in the face. Organizers make plans to reduce the length of the parade. The country surpasses last year's murder count. I'm Paige McCartney. We've got those stories and more straight ahead on MB12 Weekend. Welcome once again to MB12. The Shell Saxon superstars have emerged as the Category A winners of the 2014 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade. The Roots finished second, followed by One Family and the Valley Boys. However, the Music Makers and Prodigal Sons were disqualified. Officials announced the results on Arawak Key this afternoon following an 18-hour delay, but were not able to give the scores for certain major categories like Shirley Streets. As Bonnie told us in this report, some group leaders are outraged.
At least one Category A Junkanoo group is crying foul today after the results of the 2014 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade were announced. After announcing last night that the judges had not yet finished tallying the scores, Doug Hanna came out to Arawak Key at noon today to announce the results. However, he said he would only announce the scores of some categories. While the Saxons are happy with the scores, second place finishers Roots say it's a slap in the face.
That's a bunch of crap. They ain't going Shirley Street. Saxon ain't even at 10 off the shoulder to qualify as an A group. They cheating. Why they cheat us so much? Why they always cheat?
Roots members are up in arms following today's announcement of Boxing Day Junkanoo results. Scores of group members and Junkanoo fans gathered on Arawak Key last night to hear which group emerged victorious, only to be told,
we won't have the unofficial scores tonight. I just left the tally room where they're still tabulating the scores.
After going home disappointed last night, Junkanooers returned to Arawak Key today to get the long-awaited results.
In fourth place, with 73.02 points, this group got penalty points of 10 points. Again, 73.2 points, Valley Boys, fourth place. In third place, with 80.96 points, One Family. In second place, with 85.01 points, Roots. The winner in the overall category, in the A category, 86.87 points, Saxons.
The Saxons placed second in the choreographed, dance, and banner categories and third in music, the only three categories parade management head Douglas Hanna provided scores for today. The Roots won banner and best choreographed dance, while One Family took home best music. Saxons group member Fast Eddie says they couldn't be happier with the results, asserting the group's performance on Bay Street was extraordinary.
Everywhere that we went, people were saying that the Saxons took the parade. And so we knew that only the sunshine covers the Bahamas. And that is what we did. We were sixth in coming out. We had time to organize properly. We always know the challenge of the number one spot, and we had that in the last couple of years. But right now, in the sixth position, we had ample time to organize ourselves, and we had Bay Street.
However, leaders of the Roots Junkanoo group were livid, asserting parade officials should have waited until they had the results for all of the categories like Shirley Street and Off the Shoulder before announcing the overall winner.
This is really a slap in the face for us as Junkanooers who have been in the shack for days and months preparing, and then when it comes down to results, they are not official or they cannot come up with all the various categories. But we are disappointed in that. But however, we will wait until it becomes official.
This is no kind of a setback. Absolutely not. Not for Lions. Not for Lions. Roots for life. Roots for life.
After repeatedly failing to capture the elusive #1 spot for years, Roots member Wellington Walk says the group left everything on Bay and Shirley Streets on Boxing Day morning and deserved to win.
Yes, it was our time. What you mean? Everything they call Roots win music, Roots win showtime. What you name it off the shoulders? We clean off the shoulders and they can come and cheat us.
The music is too highest point spread. Sky was saying what I'm saying, right? They should have called every category at once. Don't call peace now. Go do some homework and come back and, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's obvious it was asleep.
Today's results also came as a shock to one family chairman, Darren Turnquest.
Boy, it's a blow. I'm still waiting for them to give us the jump drive so, we can see what happened. We can see what happened. We still have another parade to go, and so we're looking forward to New Year's.
Do you think they should have given any results without giving the results for all major categories?
Right now, I can't even speak. I'm just taking it all in.
Turnquest says group leaders look forward to reviewing the judges' scores.
We continue to put our best foot forward, and we will continue to put our best foot forward. And so our guys and our girls are here, and we're about to go to the shack and prepare for New Year's.
Members of the Music Makers and Prodigal Sons are also demanding answers tonight after being disqualified for failing to meet numbers requirements.
We were there in good numbers. We were there to perform, showcase our talents that we have, but knowing that this came about, we just got to go and see why were we disqualified, what was the reason.
Hannah says he can understand group leaders' frustrations.
They need to have an issue because we haven't gotten it right. I mean, there's no other simple answer than that. We haven't gotten it. And not the results itself now, because nobody ever be satisfied with who come first and who comes second. I don't ever concern myself about that because we put in the hand of the judges and that's it.
He says results were not ready last night because the parade moved slowly and did not end until Friday afternoon. He says it was also important that the judges examine all of the parade rules to get it right. However, Hannah says results for all of the categories should have been completed by noon today as promised.
Why did we just announce those and not the rest? Because I already put my credibility more on the line and tell persons that I would be here at 12 o'clock to announce.
They were unofficial, right, so far?
So I came with what I have. So at least the persons will know those unofficial results. I don't have the rest. I don't have an answer. The JCMP must have their answer. Ask them.
Reporting for NB12, I'm Vonique Toot.
As the Saxons celebrate their Boxing Day victory, members of the Colors Junkanoo group are also in celebration mode tonight after conquering the B category with 81.18 points. Colors won Best Banner, Choreographed Dance, and Music. Second place finishers, Original Congos, got 76.61 points, while third place finishers, Conquerors for Christ, got 70.74 points. However, head of the parade management team, Doug Hanna, says 6 of the B category groups were disqualified after failing to meet certain requirements. Colors members say they are looking forward to continuing their winning streak.
Yeah, we come back again with the Bahamas. We represent our country to the fullest 242. But let's let y'all know, we're bringing up spanking bottle, we're bringing some pampas. So guess what? We have the bubble, the milk for y'all, so don't get spanked.
Look here, y'all don't get scared. We can bring the potlucks. I hope y'all can take it. No crying, so bring y'all baba. We coming for y'all.
Though Conquerors for Christ didn't pull off a win, co-leader Pastor Ann Higgins said they're satisfied.
We have no penalties and we have executed everything to the best of our ability. And as you know, we go on Bay Street with a group of young children out of the community, and one thing we teach them is that you're not winning a parade, you're winning souls. You're there. Our theme was to celebrate Bahamian culture. So we wanted them to appreciate their culture. We wanted them to go out there and express who they are as a culture.
Well, the delay in announcing Junkanoo results was attributed to the late end of the Boxing Day parade. Hannah says Junkanoo officials must meet to ensure the challenges they faced on Boxing Day morning do not reoccur during the New Year's Day parade. He said while the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence will have to address certain issues, he feels Junkanoo groups should not have to endure 3 laps.
At the third lap, the Saxons, I think after 1 p.m., they had just come off Shirley Street to do the third lap on Bay Street. And the police really had a concern because stores were open, traffic needed to pass, and the police really could not have allowed the parade to carry on much longer. And so the Saxons had to continue straight through the parade. And so it creates a lot of problem when the parade goes that late. Creates problem for everyone. And so if we were doing 2 laps, the parade was being completed a long time ago.
One family chairman, Darren Turnquest, called the delay unfortunate.
Individuals have worked very, very hard this morning. They've worked very, very hard all year. And, you know, it's pretty anticlimactic to come to a place where, you know, historically you're used to hearing these results and wanting to see how your group has done. And so I think it's unfortunate.
And once again, the biggest complaint coming out of the Boxing Day Junkanoo parade was the long gap between groups. While JCMP Chairman Silbert Ferguson said the organization has proposed to change the start time for the Boxing Day Junkanoo parade to 8 p.m. on Christmas night next year. He said the change was discussed earlier this year, but specifics could not be worked out in time for this year's parade.
We started to discuss those at this year meetings. We didn't get through them, and so we were not able to make the adjustments before September. But we're early next year, we're going to be talking about starting our Boxing Day Junkanoo parade right about 8 o'clock in the evening. Give families an opportunity to come out and see the parades. Okay, hopefully the reason we are attempting to do this is to make it a better situation for the downtown merchants as well as us. We want to perform in this venue, and we know that we really take away from their businesses for the better part of the day. So hopefully starting at 8 o'clock will allow us to probably end the parades around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning and give them an opportunity.
He said another major initiative that will be discussed next year is greater community involvement by Junkanoo groups to aid in crime reduction.
Next year, I think one of the first things that we want to do with our outreach committee is we want to hitch wagons with all of the agencies here dealing with crime, and we want to use our Junkanoo as a vehicle to help to sort of get rid of this problem that we have. I think our kids need to understand that this is our bread and butter, this tourism market, and people are not going to venture this side of the equator if this is going to continue. And so as the chairman of the Junkanoo Corporation, I'm going to lock hands with our Junkanoo leaders and ask them to let's take a big step and all of our muscle come together and help with this problem.